Hello, and thank you for tuning into this episode of the Moore's October Rants. Today, we're diving into a topic I like to call the Drama Free Club. So, here's the deal. In my mind, I'm the sole member of this exclusive club. It's pretty straightforward. I want nothing to do with other people's drama and nonsense. And let's be real, if you're online even a little bit, you're bound to stumble into some wild situations that make you question humanity. It's almost like a rite of passage at this point, right? Let me give you a little example of what I mean, because this stuff can get really annoying. Just last week, I was in a group chat, right? Now, this group had a rule against messaging unless you asked for permission first. Fair enough, I get it, I can respect the boundaries. But then I decided to start a chat with someone. In my mind, starting a chat is totally different from sending a message, you know? Well, apparently, this person had some fancy version of the app that lets you see when someone starts a chat. So next thing I know, she's in the group, crying about how I messaged her. I mean, come on, I didn't even type anything, I just initiated a chat. But she was upset enough that it turned into this whole drama fest. And here's where it gets ridiculous. A day or two later, I pop back into the chat, and an admin is there. He's like, hey, what's going on? And of course, she's pointing me out as the villain. Meanwhile, I'm just trying to explain my side, but I was busy and not really focused on this nonsense. It felt like I was getting pulled into this whirlwind of drama over something that was so minor. In the end, they removed me from the group. They called me a coward for not sticking around to fight my case, but honestly, I was just relieved to be out of that situation. I didn't want to be part of any of that. I mean, what is it with people needing to create drama out of nothing? It's like they thrive on it, and I just don't get it. This is just one example, but the internet is loaded with this kind of drama. And, one of the biggest places I've seen this play out is on YouTube. I remember back in 2010, there was this ridiculous feud between two guys arguing over video games. It was all about console wars, with one guy passionately defending PlayStation exclusives while the other championed Xbox. It got so heated. They started hurling personal insults and slurs that had nothing to do with gaming. It's a classic case of drama spilling out from the screen into real life. Watching it unfold was like watching a car crash in slow motion. You can't look away, but at the same time, you're just shaking your head. Now, while it was entertaining to watch from a distance, I was reminded that it also highlighted the darker side of online interactions. There's a point where drama stops being entertaining and just becomes cringeworthy. I've found that it can get pretty overwhelming, and I think that's why I've dedicated myself to this drama-free club mentality. I mean, look, I'm the one-man army of the drama-free club over here, and I just don't want to deal with that chaos. There's this app I use, a mini version of Twitter, and you'd think it would be a chill place to hang out. But nope, there's still drama brewing there too. They have these voice chats where people can just let loose, and guess what? You guessed it, drama ensues. People love to stir the pot, don't they? I'll log in to find folks arguing over the most trivial things, and it's exhausting. I can sit here and say I'm anti-drama all day, but the truth is, life is full of it. You're never going to be completely free from drama, and that's just a reality we have to deal with. For me, being part of the drama-free club means I get to choose whether to engage or not. It's all about walking away when things get too heated. I've learned that sometimes it's entertaining to listen in on the chaos without getting involved. Like if I hear a group chat blowing up with people arguing, I might laugh my ass off, but I won't jump into the fray unless I have a good reason to. As I get older, I find I just want to keep the peace. I want everyone to have a good time, share some laughs, and avoid the drama altogether. But here's the kicker. Being human means we're always going to encounter drama, whether we want to or not. It's just part of the deal. You could have a friend who's always involved in drama, and even if you're not like that, people might start associating you with that chaos simply because you hang out with them. It's tricky, right? People make assumptions all the time. If you're seen talking to someone who thrives on drama, suddenly you're pulled into that world too. It's like a guilt by association situation, and that can be really frustrating. That's why I think it's important to set boundaries. I'm all about keeping my circle small and my interactions drama-free. If someone is constantly stirring the pot, I'll distance myself. I want to be around people who lift each other up, not drag each other down into petty arguments and conflicts. Life's too short for that. At the end of the day, I think the best strategy is to prioritize keeping the peace. It's way better than getting caught up in a bunch of nonsense, in my opinion. We all have enough on our plates without having to navigate through other people's drama. Anyway, thanks you for listening to this episode of the Moors October Rants. Signing out, have a good one, guys. Goodbye.